All right. Does everybody have what they need? Awesome. All right, we are going to get started on our safari. Now, I cannot guarantee that we will see all of the critters on your list today, but I will guarantee we will get to see some fantastic sights, see some fantastic things, and it's going to be a wonderful safari. Is everybody ready? Sorry, I'm used to everybody. It's just you today. Actually, how about you come sit up here in the passenger seat? You can get the best sights. Yeah, absolutely. So you can see there are tire tracks because we use the same route. If an animal does get in front of our vehicle, we will stop. We will let the vehicle just run in neutral. And the animal, if they choose to lay down in the path, then we wait until they leave. We do not disturb them. They determine the speed of this safari, which is why on the on the form it says 2 to 6 hours because we've been stuck out here before for an elephant to take a nap. Yeah. Anywho, we are going to get started. Our first stop is going to be the open plains. Now, here we usually see giraffes, elephants, we see all kinds of beautiful creatures. We are going to possibly see some zebras. They're often grazing in this herd with the gazelles and all of those creatures right here. So let's see, where do they usually? Right there, actually, right to our left. Yeah, you see them, the gazelle and zebra herd. We call it the zagel. I just come up with that on the spot. That was really bad. um, what do you think we should call it? The mix of a gazelle and a zebra. Zabel? The Zabel herd? That's kind of pretty. What about Gazbra? Gazbra? No. Zelbra? The Zelbra herd? I don't know. Zabel, you think is best? All right, then Zabel is what we will call it. This is our Zabel herd. Our herd of zebras is a matriarchal herd. Unfortunately, the only male that is in the herd is too young to step up to the plate, so they are led by the head mare. Yes, the gazelles, on the other hand, operate a little bit differently, but they all work together to keep each other safe. And oftentimes you can see them defending each other. We were once on a safari where a pack of hyenas tried to take down a younger gazelle, and one of the zebra mamas came over and started to fight it off. And they both made it out. We did end up having to call in the veterinary team they sedated the baby gazelle and then treated her for her wounds and then woke her up and she ran back up into her herd and everything was good. Well, yes, we are a sanctuary here, so unfortunately we do have to let nature take its course from time to time. But if nature chooses that animal to survive, then it will. If we have to step in for anything, we do. Um, we do have information about 90% of the animals here. We do sedate them, we do tag them, and we do some blood work and stuff because if there are any diseases that might wipe them out, we need to know that so we can tackle it and save the population, yes. Oh, yes, of course. I take my job here super seriously. These animals, they're just gifts from God. They're wonderful. All right, yeah, let's get headed out. And if you look to our right, you'll see a pack of wild dogs. Yeah, well, they usually don't hunt in the middle of the day. They usually hunt from dusk and dawn when it's a little bit cooler. Yep, and over here we're going to arrive at the watering hole. Now you're going to see a lot of critters here. You're going to see lions, you're going to see the elephants, you're going to see the hyenas, you're going to see gazelles, zebras, all sorts of wonderful, beautiful creatures coming here to get some water. It is the dry season, so lots of times watering holes are safe places for these creatures. However, the only danger here are the crocodiles. Well, alligators, because it's freshwater. So, alligators. I always get those two mixed up. But anyway, yeah. Beautiful, isn't it? Oh, do you hear something? Oh, oh, look at that. Let's bring our voices down to a whisper because they can hear incredibly well. That is a digger owl, is what I call them. They do have a very special name, but I can't remember it right offhand. There is a book in the dash, in the glove box. If you wanted to pull that out, you would be able to look up all of the different species we have here. Yes. Wow. Hi, bud. Wait a minute. I know you. You're Pebble. Here, buddy, hop up on my finger. Hey, Pebble, how are you? I rescued Pebble. I did, yes, brought him back. He was kicked out of the nest because he had a broken wing. But he's looking great. Let's see. I'm gonna do a drop. And that wing is looking fantastic. Come on, buddy. Give you some scrunchies. Mwah. Oh, you're so beautiful. There you go. Hop back up there. Is that why you came out? You heard my voice. Oh, buddy. Well, you hop back in your burrow, okay? It's not time for you to be out right now. With him, Pebble, yeah, it was incredible. Nobody ever has seen a digger owl behave the way that he does. He almost like a parrot. He comes when he hears his name. He recognizes voices. He remembers tricks. He's just very, very personable, but also almost 100% wild. I kept him until his wing was better, and thankfully they heal quite quickly, so it was only a couple months. And he was still considered a baby, so we introduced him to his family again, and they did adopt him back. And now he's out here living by himself. It's wonderful, isn't it? Do you have any critters at home? Really? Oh, how lovely. Do you have pictures? Yes, please. Oh, look. It's the lionesses. They're coming back from a hunt. Their mouths are bloody, so they just finished eating. That's how. No, we don't gotta be afraid about being quiet around them. They probably won't bother us. No, they associate us with veterinary care, so they avoid us. Kind of like how we try to avoid the doctors or the dentist. Hmm. Sorry? Oh, a great mom. No, I don't have any kids. Not married either. And I also don't have a boyfriend. I'm on my own. Would I like one? I mean, yeah, it would be great. But with the line of work that I have, I don't get a lot of time to spend at home. So we'd almost have to have the same job. Or he'd have to be okay with not seeing me a lot. I love what I do, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But it does make relationships kind of difficult. I won't lie. Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. Love is hard, and it takes a lot of work and time and effort. And I did a lot of that back before I got to where I am today. And I was happy for a while, and then it always just felt like something was missing. And ever since getting this job, I've felt whole. It's been wonderful. Ugh, I'm in love with what I do. I'm helping save animals and educate people and stopping poachers, and it's thrilling. It's dangerous, and uh, I don't know how to explain it. I just, I wouldn't give it up. I couldn't. I love it too much. It makes me feel like I'm doing some good and I'm taking care of creatures and things that couldn't be taken care of on their own. I know I'm doing what God told me to do. Sorry, I probably shouldn't mention that without knowing how, like, what you believe. Uh, Work can sometimes get mad at me for stuff like that. Well, they get mad because some people can feel like when I'm talking about it, I'm forcing it on them. And I'm not. I'm not bothered by what somebody else believes, and I sometimes it bothers me when other people are bothered by what I believe because I respect their beliefs, but this isn't the place to get into that. You're actually really, really easy to talk to. I don't know if anyone's ever said that to you before, but you are. I'm spilling my guts and you're just smiling and listening. It's really, really kind of you. Thank you. I guess I didn't realize I had things I needed to get off my chest until someone asked what was on my chest. So again, thank you. But we should probably get headed back. It's getting to around that time the predators get real excited. Well, they start getting ready for their hunts and start sniffing out prey and all that different kind of stuff. And the hippos get really active. That's the dangerous part, is the hippos. Ugh, I do not like hippos. I mean, I love all creatures, but hippos? Not so much. Well, they're incredibly dangerous and super territorial. And not very nice. Yeah. Nothing against them. I would just prefer to avoid them. Yeah. But anyway, it was wonderful having you on our tour. If you ever decide to come back, I would be more than happy to be your guide. I work most weeks and occasionally on Saturdays, but never Sundays. I got church, as I'm sure you figured. um, this was really great. And if you ever have any questions about critters or want to know how any of the animals around here are doing, my number is on the form you signed. I'm one of the go-tos. They know I would do anything and everything if they needed help. So, yeah, I'm here whenever they need me. So, um, again, thank you so much for choosing this tour. I hope your trip back home is safe. And hopefully you'll come and visit us soon. If you do, let me know. I can give you a little bit of a discount. And maybe make sure that it's just you and me on the tour. Sometimes it's nice not having kids on the tour. Lots of times parents feel like they're not allowed to discipline their kids in front of other people. But anyway, we are here. We are back. And yeah, we're back at the station. I'll drop you off here and then go park the Jeep and you'll be on your way. It was lovely to meet you. And I had a lot of fun. You got to see a lot of things that most people don't, especially Pebble. I didn't expect him to come out and say hi today. He does sometimes, but I mean, he's got his own life. So, I try not to intervene. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you around. Yeah. Bye. Oh dear. Why do the good ones always have to live so far away?